Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm here just to continue our series of GTA San Andreas, yeah? In the last episode I was just talking about this game, doing a tour around San Fierro, yeah? We have seen the ships that there is in this game. In this episode I'm just gonna fly around with this helicopter. Well, it's interesting because in this game there are many helicopters, and also it's interesting because all the physics of each helicopter is different from one another. Because there are a few cars that they just act like the same, but helicopters they are all individual, the way that they fly around, you know. Well, also I would like just to talk about how is this series going, yeah. Well, I'm pretty much enjoying this game so much, yeah. I still have a lot of ideas to be continuing doing with this series, yeah. I probably will do a video about that fighter jet, you know, the Hydra, and then the stunt plane, which they are amazing, yeah. Also, I have finished the game, so that's easier to get access to other vehicles, yeah. Because when we are playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and we are still in the beginning of the game, we don't actually have the access to these airplanes, you know. But now that I've already finished it, they are all unlocked, yeah? And also we have the fighter jet. So just flying around with this helicopter, we can notice how amazing this game is, yeah? Because there are a lot of details that we are made to see only when we are with flying vehicles, yeah? And especially a helicopter is interesting because we can just fly in low altitude, so we can see the details of things like the bridges, and the buildings, and everything, and the ships, just like I did with the last episode. And then we also can appreciate how this game mechanic works, because the helicopter in this game is really amazing, the way that it was built, yeah, the way that that's so easy to control, but also it demands some skills, I guess. But in general, this game is so well done, you know, there are a lot of things to be doing here. And I just started. Also, it's interesting because we can fly from one city to another in this helicopter, and we can see how different one city is to another one. Yeah, if we go from San Fierro to Las Venturas, we can see how, you know, the environment, they are all different. We have like a city that is San Fierro, and then when we are just going to Las Venturas, we go through a desert. You know, so that's just like totally a different environment that we are traveling, you know. Especially when we are using a vehicle that's not a helicopter or a plane, just like a car or a bike. That's because we can see the environment changing by the roads, you know. All the structures nearby, they're just like changing, and we can see how different one place turns into another. Also, in the GTA San Andreas, there is this huge hero area that we can just like find main vehicles there. Like there's a tractor, yeah, and it's interesting because there is a vehicle that drives by itself. When we go to a certain point of the map during a certain time, I guess, yeah, we see this vehicle. Continuing on what I was doing here, yeah, the helicopter mechanic in this game is so amazing because we can see how the helicopter reacts to each circumstance, yeah. For example, if it's raining, the maneuverability of the helicopter gets more difficult. And if we are using a small helicopter, the physics is so easier to control than if we were using that huge cargo helicopter, you know? So this is what I personally think that GTA San Andreas is so amazing for. The way that things are made so perfectly, we can even notice the difference between these details, you know? Just like when we are driving cars and we can see the difference between driving a small car and a van or a truck, you know, we see how it reacts differently to each kind of circumstance. And also a basic aspect, just like the acceleration and things like this, is just really divided, you know, by these classes of vehicles, yeah, which is amazing. In this helicopter we can see a lot of details of things that we can't see with other vehicles, yeah, and especially those things hidden in certain parts of the map, and we can see details of the models of the game, you know, just like that bridge that you can just fly around and see every aspect of the bridge. And it's interesting in GTA San Andreas that despite the fact that when you are plane with a car or a bike, you still can see the vehicles in the sky. You know, they are just going around. And when we are just flying with a vehicle, it's difficult to find those vehicles, you know, flying around. So I don't know why. Yeah, but when it's interesting because when we are just driving a car, we usually see those planes just flying really low. Yeah, but when we are in a plane or a helicopter, we don't actually get to see these vehicles. I don't know why. Yeah. In the previous video about that jet, you know, that I was flying around, I just said how the settings of the game just makes the game go heavier or lighter, you know, and the distance of your point of view also changes according to how powerful your console is, yeah, or your computer. But considering that I'm playing the PlayStation 4, I can change these settings. But this default setting is it's amazing. We can enjoy the game properly. So despite the fact that I can see the other part of the map, it's still amazing. Yeah. Well, but I'm gonna finish this video for here. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye.